Harlequin Desire, Cowgirls Don't Cry, Red Dirt Royalty, Silver James. We stopped on page 27. Okay, so that would be... She reached out as if to touch his hand, but couldn't follow through. The cancer had stolen his vitality. The thought of her skin touching that cold facsimile of her dad made her stomach roil. Oh, Daddy, the words clogged up her throat as sorrow surged. God, I miss you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything. Please forgive me. She closed her eyes against the salty sting, and her throat ached from swallowing her sobs. With her arms pressed across her stomach, she swayed with rhythm of her grief. But something warm leaned against her leg, and Buddy's whine joined her choking sobs. She dropped one hand to rest on the dog's head, her fingers burying into the soft fur. You miss him too, don't you, Buddy? I know. What the hell are we going to do now? Chance sat in his bank parking lot, making notes as he talked to Cash on the phone. So Ben Morgan has a daughter, an heir, complicated matters, but he could file as enough paperwork to keep the estate tied up until he could get the loan called. Morgan had been desperate, so there was a balloon payment due and owing on a date certain. Do you have a name? Cassidy. I've put a tracer on her. Oh, and speaking of, I have the information you wanted on that tag. Truck belongs to a guy named Baxter Thomas. A memory nudged him again. Where do I know that name from? You got me, Chance. Want me to run his financials? No, just do a quick Google search, see what comes up. He drummed his fingers on the leather-clad steering wheel as he listened to the clicking keys through the cell phone. His brother's low whistle caught his attention. Now that's an interesting. Baxter Thomas is also Boots Thomas. The rodeo clown? They weren't called that anymore. Now they were called bullfighters, which was more appropriate to what they did inside the arena. Boots Thomas was a legend, and anyone who traveled the rodeo circuit knew his name. That's the one, and according to the article, he and Ben Morgan were partners in a rodeo stock company. Cash whistled again, and the plot thickens. Cassidy Morgan was a champion cowgirl back in the day, but she quit after winning the Denver Stock Show 10 years ago. That's the year you and Cord won the team roping up there. Well, damn, had he met her on the rodeo circuit? He couldn't put a face with the name, so probably not. His rodeo career pretty much ended after that night. He graduated from college that spring and started law school soon after. He didn't have time to chase steers or cowgirls. Chance, are you listening? He wasn't. What? There's a memorial service for Morgan day after tomorrow at the Pleasant Hill Funeral Home. As near as I can figure is cremation. I suppose it'd be really uncool to serve her with papers at the service. You think? Geez, Cash, you've been hanging around the old man too